People loved it because
they're doing the writing for my movie and stuff. I haven't seen it or anything, but it's gonna be pretty wild.
Who's playing you in a movie?
I don't know. There's been various people, but most likely when Jamie
Foxx
to do it.
He could do it. He could do anything.
He could do anything.
Anything.
Right?
That guy could be the fucking president of the United States. He could be a pilot that goes to the moon. He could do whatever the fuck he wants.
I want him to do it. Yeah.
He could do whatever he wants. He'll probably bulk up like crazy too to do it.
It's gonna be really wild.
Yeah, Jamie could pull it off. Michael Jai White pulled it off.
Huh?
Michael Jai White.
He can't do it like Jamie, I don't think.
I don't know.
I thought he didn't do a bad guy. A lot of people didn't like what he did, but I thought he did a good job.
I think he did a good job. I loved him in Spawn. He's a great guy. Do you know him well?
No.
He's a great guy. Great guy. Very smart guy. Very humble guy. Really, really intelligent. And a great martial artist, too. Michael Jai White. There's a Kyokushin karate black belt. He's bad.
So did he fight in the UFC?
No, when he was fighting, there was no UFC around, but he did a lot of karate tournaments and stuff. He's very good. I've watched him train before. He's legit. Very legit. But like I said, real good guy. But yeah, I agree. Jamie Foxx, man. Jamie Foxx is on another planet. He's just got this level of competence and skill and artistry in his singing, in his comedy, in his acting. He could do anything. He could play you. Is he going to hang out with you for a while?
I don't know what he's going to do.
He's got to hang out with you.
So he's pretty awesome.
He's got to hang out with you. Got to absorb it, right?
Yeah, let's see how that works out.
Are you going to be like his consultant? Are you going to be like, bitch, I would have never said that?
I would like to say that, yeah. I'd like to be a consultant. But for some reason, they just, they have their Hollywood ways of doing things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They make it come out Hollywoodish, I guess.
Yeah.
Because some things that, it's just really wild how they try to switch it to appear presentable.
Right. Yeah, they try to change the story.
And know what else I realized too? When Hollywood perspective, some things are real. It's just still unbelievable.
Yeah, by itself.
Yeah, some things are really is unbelievable.
Yeah, well, do you know that movie Foxcatcher? Did you know that movie?
Yeah, the wrestling movie.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that story. I was a young guy. I remember that.
Yeah, the
guy, Pierpont guy, right?
Mark Schultz. It was Dave Schultz and Mark Schultz.
Wrestlers,
Dave Schultz is the one who got murdered. Mark Schultz is the guy who fought in the UFC. Mm-hmm. Here's what's crazy about that movie. I don't know how much of that movie is accurate. I don't know. I wasn't there. But what I do know is the one thing that I for sure know happened, they changed. When he fought in the UFC, Mark only fought in the UFC once. He fought a guy named Big Daddy Goodrich. Gary Big Daddy
black
Goodrich.
Guy, right?
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Big black guy, wore a karate gi and then eventually got rid of the gi later in his career. But he's a legend. Big Daddy's a legend. In the movie, it's not Big Daddy. In the movie, he's fighting some white guy. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I could
they changed who he's fighting for no reason. It's a historical event. It's like if you, for whatever reason, they decided to not have you fight Trevor Berbick. You fought someone else. Like you fought Jerry Cooney for the title or something. It'd be crazy. They'd be like, why would you change history?
Like, I hope they don't do nothing. I'm not going to want, I can't want to do if they do something like that. It has to be.
They did it with the UFC and they did it with Foxcatcher.
Most accurate as can be.
Right, but it doesn't make it any better. That's what's crazy. It doesn't make the movie any better to have him fight a Russian guy. It doesn't make any sense. It made it better
fighting Daddy because he's known in the UFC.
Especially for people like me that are in the audience that go, oh, look who's playing Big Daddy.
How did he do it, Big Daddy? Big Daddy's tough.
He took Big Daddy down at will.
Yeah,
he did whatever he wanted to him. He's Mark Schultz.
Yeah.
He was a motherfucker of a wrestler. I mean, him and his brother were savages. They were savages. They were just made out of steel
tell me,
rope.
what was the deal with that guy? How did they hook up with that guy? What did
the
they
guy
think
was
this
really,
guy was gonna
really
do?
rich, and there's no money in amateur wrestling. And these guys, a lot of them are really struggling when they're trying to make the Olympics team. I mean, they're getting by barely. They barely have enough money for healthy food, and they need sponsors. And sometimes they get sponsors like a rich guy who owns a business. You know, he loves the Olympics. He loves wrestling. Maybe he wrestled in college, and he'll take care of them. Maybe get them some vitamins. Maybe sponsor them with the. And then they have various people that help them with their training and their food. But this guy came along and said, "Look, I'm going to build a gigantic facility to create the best wrestling program and pay you guys all money to come and train here," and they couldn't help it. It's like they were poor. They didn't know what to do.
I understand that.
Yeah, and he was a guy who was like a trust fund guy. He got all his money from his family, and he was just some crazy rich asshole, and he wound up shooting one of them. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, the story, like you said, the story itself is fucking crazy enough. The actual story, they didn't have to change anything of it. So I know they changed that part of it. So who knows what else in the movie they added or changed or fucked with. They fucked with something they didn't have to fuck with. They went Hollywood with it in a way that they didn't have to do. So it makes you question all the other things that happen in the movie.
It's pretty bizarre.
So for you, they can't do that. Your life is crazy.
Insane. You know what? I was saying to myself, God, do I really want to do this stuff, man? Do I really want to go on the screen with my life and be sincere with these people?
Yeah.
I said, do I really need that? I've been thinking about that recently. Do I really need this stuff? And I'm in this cannabis business getting ready to pop off and do really well. I'm saying, do I really need this money that
It's
bad?
not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt you. It's going to help you. Anything helps you at this point. You're so honest that anything that you've done in the past that you're embarrassed about or you're shameful of, it's just better. It's just better for you. It's like you made mistakes. People can learn from them. These are beneficial. So watching someone like you talk about your life is beneficial for people because you learn how you can overcome these experiences, how bad things can be for you. You learn how bad you can fuck up. And people need to see shit like that. It's good for civilization. It's good for our culture.